weeks of Minecraft was to stop it. But I promise I will make this go on forever and ever. Hello everyone and welcome to 2 weeks and beyond, where I try to turn this 2-week server that I have into something of a forever world. And if the server can't handle it anymore, download it and make it offline. So, first thing in order, since we've already got some gear, some farms, and most importantly, villagers, I think it's best if I continue to finish unfinished projects. First one being this massive base that I have. Of course, some of my friends' locations are there, but due to data privacy, I will not be showing majority of them. Only snippets and the like. So we'll be focusing on my plot of land here. As you can see, I have villagers, a farm that's almost complete, and most importantly, a house. It was a really ugly house. I had no idea what to put there. This is so sad. But that all changes today, where I try not to be myself this very video, or this very series, because I will be trying to build a house which people can say is adequately good, and not just whatever this is. Oh, he's alive, okay. So, we have here my bedroom. Some storage, my furnaces, and my snow generator and a snow eater. And a visitor. Yeah, I think this place needs a makeover. So, what was I supposed to do again? I was doing something. Ah, yes, the crop farm. I need this to be in working order so I can sell more emeralds. But in doing so, needs a lot of wood. I got an iron farm, okay? I didn't do some off-screen mining on this thing. So, time to collect some wood. Okay, now that we have a stack of wood, we can get to building. Hello, recording Strangelove here, and in order to fill up this really long gap of building, I will be here to provide some commentary while I build the structures, or the farm. So, initially my plan was to make this into like a high-rise building, but then I sort of realized the amount of construction work that I have to do, not to mention the gathering of materials, and how, let's say, railroad unprepared this entire building was. I even ran out of space where to put the railways, and I ended up just expanding through the walls, or where the wall was supposed to be. So I had to come up with another plan. So that means I had to protrude or try to cover up those sides of the walls with another block. So I was thinking of doing the new shelves block. Maybe that can work. I think I ended up going for that a little while. But as for now, I was more focused on getting the railways done. And I also realized, how can I power rails if I have no space on the top part? So I ended up just using levers underneath. And it was a really difficult time because all the railways were looking at different directions, and honestly, it was a big mess. I should have done it a bit more smoothly, but that was how I did it, and I'm glad it worked out really well. Even though it looked like, well, it still looks like a jumbled up noodle mess. It works to some degree. And catching all the materials going down was certainly a difficult part, because every time I would drop an item, it would just end up going through the farm. And of course, zombies would be coming in, and I would have to be fighting them while trying to take care of the villagers inside, because I had an incident once where a villager was able to get out of the farm and ended up, well, I don't know where it ended up, but it was gone. Yeah. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Yeah, I didn't really have much commentary on this part. I was just placing the dirt. And I kept running out of dirt. Hence why I keep going back and forth. Yeah, apart from that, I don't really have much to say. Except I also got the borders and the middle part of the dirt farm place wrong. So I had to go adjust everything. Good thing I had shears on me to remove the leaves. So apparently villagers or minecarts go through till tiled um tilled land. Yeah, that pissed me off so bad. Sand is really hard to get when there is no desert nearby. So, and I didn't wanna get more sand. So, I used the other best thing I could find. As it turns out, iron is cheaper than sand from where I'm from. That's why for the other section of the farm, I decided to just encase the villager using metal bars instead of the glass because I am not digging that much sand for just one villager. And the other one was a really big pain in the butt just to move around. Not to mention he no-clipped into the soil, which was a really big annoying problem on my part. So, metal bars for the other guy it is. Also just realized that villagers buy iron. Okay, so I just realized something. I didn't have to build this because I have an iron farm, and if I remember correctly, some villagers buy iron for emeralds, which means I did not have to go through all of this. So yeah, let me show you around. So I finished the sides and the overall structure of the build. I was planning to make another floor, but I realized that I could have just used the iron farm instead, which in hindsight should have been my first priority. But yeah. So all of it goes through here. Yep. I think this is a lot more than it's supposed to be. I was overestimating how much carrots would be made, so I will have to relocate some of the hoppers there. So we actually did one of the few projects I was looking forward to making, and I'm happy about that. So we should probably move on to another project. But at least we got 2 of our projects done already, which is a lot more than I was expecting. We got a good source of emeralds, although a bit slower and could use some improvement, is happening. And we finished a farm that I regret doing. Okay, let's clear this up. Alright, I think that's all the time that I can, that we have right now. So, yeah, I think it's starting to come together. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and I hope everyone has a good day afterwards. If you watch all the way through or skip all the way through, it doesn't, I'm fine with either. Thank you, and have a good day.